and gentlemen, I am Wendell Windbag of the Institute of Historical Institutions. The mission of our organization is to research important organizations and institutions and determine their origins. Was the IHI, for example, that discovered that the first wheel used by cave dwellers 30,000 years ago was actually a stale Girl Scout Thin Mint cookie. We also discovered that in Mesopotamia, there were Salvation Army volunteers ringing bronze bells and collecting beads from passing shoppers at the market long before coins came into use. This evening, we are going to review the history of the venerable tradition of Cub Scouts. As with the Girl Scouts, there is considerable evidence that there were Cub Scouts among the cave dwellers of Central Africa and Southern Europe. Their Cub Scout handbooks were, of course, carved into stone. In biblical times, Cub Scouts would practice knot tying while tending their sheep and goats. They were also called upon to help pitch tents and tend fires. Ancient Greek Cub Scouts would often serve as pages for the soldiers of their city-state. Some of the writings of Pythagoras suggest that he was a Cub master and that he hit upon the idea for his famous theorem while designing a final derby track. In the time of the great explorers, Cub Scouts began to gain interest on geography, along with the rest of the world. The first geography and mapping compass belt loops were earned during Magellan's lifetime. There is also evidence that the first rain gutter regatta was held during this time. Of course, Cub Scouts came to the New World with the first colonists. And during frontier times, they became known as excellent marks boys. The BB gun bell loop was first awarded in the early 19th century. Frontier Cubs took pride in making their own hats from the hides of animals that they had shot or trapped and tanned themselves. Of course, they would always make delicious stews from the meat of the animals cooked with hot coals and Dutch ovens. Native American Cub Scouts were the first to earn the archery belt loop. It was the Native American Cubs who first started selling popcorn to raise money for Cub Scout activities. You might also be interested to know that according to files from Area 51 that have recently been made public, a backpack was found on the alien ship that they captured, appeared to be a Cub Scout handbook, cap, and neckerchief, suggesting that one of the alien travelers that visited our airplane on the ill-fated trip was a Cub Scout. Either that or he left his book bag on the ship when his parents dropped him off at school. And last but not least, the very latest of the IHI has turned up exciting preliminary archaeological evidence that there were Cub Scouts in ancient Egypt. Excavation of a recently discovered tomb from about 2000 BC, currently underway, has unearthed a mummy that appears to be that of a Cub Scout.
Excuse me, Mr. Announcer, sir.
Not now, young man. Can't you see I've got 100 people waiting to hear what I say next?
But sir, it's not true.
What's not true?
All the stuff you're saying about the history of Cub Scouts.
How dare you challenge me? I'm speaking in an official, authoritative voice, and I have a plastic name tag on, and I carry a clipboard. What I say has to be true.
No, sir, it isn't true. There were no Cub Scouts before 1930 because that's when Cub Scouts was founded.
A birthday, you say? Well, I think that calls for a song.
Song? Please, song.
All together now.